News at 10 continues in high definition.
Welcome back. Well, the struggles are so many for students nationwide who do not have a place to lay their heads each night. Color 10's Brett Martin is here, and he learned what's happening to those young people in Springfield who say it's a growing challenge, Brett.
That's right, Laura. The number of students considered homeless or at risk in our school system is high around the country, and it continues to grow. But there are organizations in place to help out when they do come forward.
Each day seems like a broken record for Devin Coble and millions of other students across the country.
I was making all F's, and they helped me to make better grades in school and get on track to graduation.
Coble wears the same worn jacket, rides the same bus every day, and relies on places like the Rare Breed, a drop-off center for homeless and at-risk youth.
It helps me get food and bus passes to get to and from school. And they're just there for me if I need to talk.
Or to stay from night to night.
This 17-year-old faces similar struggles.
I was couch surfing every night. It was hard to find a place to sleep, meals to eat. I didn't have a way to wash my clothing. I had to protect myself at all times because I didn't know what was going to happen.
Even with the help, she's left with the same empty feeling.
Being homeless to me is not feeling at home anywhere.
Do you still have that feeling?
She's part of a growing trend. According to the National Center for Homeless Education, 1.2 million students were considered homeless in 2013. That's 100,000 more than 2012 and 200,000 more than the year before that.
Lawrence Anderson helps students like that every day in Springfield.
Right now, as a district, we have 760 students that have that classification.
Anderson says the actual number is much higher, but many students don't come forward.
A lot of people would probably think that a lot of the homelessness is probably more so in the north to the center city part of Springfield. But there are homeless kids south of Graham.
Lonnie Brewer lends a hand to those who reach out.
We do run into that barrier because who wants to admit I need help?
According to the American Institutes for Research, Missouri was the 12th worst state for child homelessness in the country, with 53,045 children.
I would say the number one is that they are misunderstood and that there's a misconception that they are runaways or choose to be on the streets.
Anderson said schools have counselors, nurses, and social workers to help.
They're all very different as far as how they tackle that.
But outside of the halls, on the streets of Springfield, is different.
The resources are out there, but is there enough? That's the question. And no, there's not enough.
Coble and other students say something is better than nothing.
Come here every day except for the weekends.
I'd probably be sleeping under a bridge.
And Anderson says they rely on the community organizations like the Rare Breed in the Kitchen to find students who may be living in shelters or even those out on the streets. He says many know each other and they'll talk back and forth like their own community and help them encourage to come forward.
Thank you very much.